Greetings, travelers. This is Jim at the Mid-Nite Drive-Thru, and welcome back to Fallout 4 PermaDeath, where Rick is back in Sanctuary Hills. We seem to vacillate between those two. Shut up, Piper! I brought Piper back here because, well, frankly, I don't think Nora would approve. I did do a little bit of additional work since the last video. I dropped Piper off here, and I did go up to Station Olivia and get the locket for Abernathy Farm. So that's done. And the reason I did that was to give me the additional XP for the next phase of the operation. The problem is, the way that I've been equipped thus far has been great for radiation. Alright, I need to get away from you because you're just going to continue to talk and blather and annoy me. Did you see that? So, as a result, you know, the Patriot coat had some protection, but not significantly greater than the hazmat suit. The reason I was wearing the hazmat suit was because in the beginning, before I had actually taken 50 points of damage, and you will notice that my rads are up to 36 now because there's one room in Station Olivia where there's a legendary rad roach that spawns, and in the corners there's some loot next to some radiation barrels, and I didn't have the hazmat suit with me. So my rads have gone up from 23 to 36. But the point is, when I had no damage, taking radiation added to my permanent damage. So it was a problem. But now I've got 50 points of damage, and as you can see, the amount of red from radiation is only a very small amount of that. So it's not as big a concern as it was. Until the red gets close to where the green starts, it doesn't really matter at all. So, in truth, I don't need to have the hazmat suit. I would be much better off, since I have picked up loads of fusion cores, wearing some power armor. And so I've made some alterations to this power armor. This is the Storyteller's armor. And I've left all the pieces stock except for the helmet, because this particular helmet offers a nice little feature, which is it allows you to see through walls. Enemies, they kind of, if they're in close proximity, they glow red. So I've got a bunch of fusion cores. So yeah, why not wear power armor? Because this way, yes, it is. Yes, it is. This way, I have as you can see, I still have over 1,000 in rad resistance, which is equivalent to the hazmat suit, but I've also got 1,000 in damage protection and over 800 in energy protection. So this is clearly a superior bit of clothing. So, the downside is that the Spouse's Embrace ring, which has been providing me that lovely extra carry capacity, doesn't work when you're wearing power armor. And so, I'm at my limit of 285. So this is not going to be a junk collecting mission. This is simply going to be going down and getting the job done. And where are we going? Well, we're going into the glowing sea to find Virgil. And, well, yeah, that's pretty much it. So I've leaned up a little bit so I can take some loot, but mostly it's just going to be get in, get out, try not to get hurt. Unfortunately, it is a bit of a long walk So I am going to go as far as I can to the south. Which... what did I do that for? Travel. Yeah, I would take the car to the farm over the hill. That seems a little silly. Hangman's Alley. Yeah, as it happens... I was just curious if anything else showed up, but I guess I haven't revealed any more locations yet. So, Diamond City it is. I'm going to have to fuel this thing back up. All right. Well, no sense hanging about. Let's move. Southwest is our general direction. Hopefully, if we follow much the same path as we did when we were going to hunt down Kellogg, there shouldn't have respawned any new surprises just yet. So, for at least part of the trip, we should have some easier going. Well, I guess that stops here. What do we got going on up there? Art. Oh, it's art and art. Yes, this, this is a guy who has been confronted by his own synth. And you're supposed to go in and make the determination of who's who. Because one has got the other at gunpoint. Problem is, oh, that's not good. Yeah, I see a little bit of blurring on the model, but it looks like that kind of screws with my targeting. I hope that's not going to be a problem. But if I recall, the guy with the gun is the synth, so I'm just going to go ahead and not get that close because I don't want any surprises, so... there we go. Problem solved. Hey, you're welcome. See how it glows there? If I was in a building, that could be useful.
Look, I'm not that interested in chatting right now.
Well, you know, I did just save your butt.
What the?
Better safe than sorry. Yeah, see, he didn't have a synth component on him. Let's check you. You had a synth component. Oh, see? I picked wrong. Well, it's a good thing that I shot him in the head then. All right. Now. Yeah. Oh, you don't think that was the right moral choice? Well, guess what? Sometimes I am a callous person. Alright, well, it kind of looks like I want to be heading this way, not that way. So unless I was going the long way around, I kind of need to go up here. Always pick up the hub flowers. Useful for building grape mentats. Alright, so where am I on the map? Alright, so I actually want to kind of head more due south so I can cross this body of water at this road. Oh! Look at the little glowy thing. You have friends over here too? You do, don't you? Oh, isn't that cute? He has friends. Now, here... Stop. Here's something I want to do. Yes, look at this. look at the difference in the amount of action points used up by VATS. This way. I get 4 full shots. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you get rid of feral ghouls. You've got a lot of nerve. Alright. Super mutant suicider, eh? Huh. I think for you... There you go. He was a little tougher. There you go. So, yeah, I was thinking today, I just had a little thought that I'd like to share with you. I was pondering high school. I won't explain why. It's not important. But, oh look, a mine. Mine. Could you not? Thank you. But yeah, let's just say that things happened recently that made me feel like high school never ends. And, of course, I've been out of high school for a long time, if you couldn't tell.
Someone there.
Nope. But, yeah, just sometimes it feels like some of the behaviors and attitudes of high school don't go away. And I was contemplating what it might be like going to a high school reunion, because I've not attended any of the ones by my graduating class. Mostly on account of the fact that I don't feel like I was really welcome in such a group. But I thought, you know, they don't all get to make the choices. What if I wanted to go? And I had a queer vision of attending my 50th high school reunion. And because I don't ever do anything normally, let me reword that because that's a somewhat ambiguous phrasing of the statement. Nothing that I do could be characterized as ordinary. MK48. I'll have to take a look at that later.
Lock tight.
Okay, well that had a trap on the inside, which I just triggered, and it either missed or the damage was completely eliminated by my power armor. What was I saying? Oh, that's annoying. Shut up. Yeah, so nothing that I do is done in a way that people would classify as normal. And so I thought it would be interesting to visualize how things might turn out. I see myself stepping up to a microphone. Greetings, classmates. It's been a long time. Many of you may remember me as the boy who was charged with acts of terrorism during the senior year of our time together. And so I felt reluctant to join you at these gatherings all these years. But you know, I thought the time has come. And I'll tell you why. Because, well, back in those heady days of youth, I remember riding my bike to school every day up the hill, locking it to the fence behind A-Wing. It was stolen, of course, by Scott Libben, a member of a previous graduating class, so he's not here. And if he were, I would tell him to go to hell. But with any luck, he's already there. Still, I remember coming to school and arriving to the ridicule of my classmates, and I remember thinking to myself, I hope they all die. And judging by the number of you gathered here today, it seems that progress on my wish is moving forward nicely. But even though I am younger than all of you, for though you may not have known it, I was 16 when we were all graduating together, and most of you are a little further towards the edge than I am. But, well, I have no guarantees that my health will persist, and I'm reluctant to wait over long. To see my plan come to fruition. And so I've decided to cheat a little bit. So I've come here today, and you'll be happy to know that I have brought presents for everyone. Now, don't look, but under each of your chairs, I've placed a small device, a memento of our time together. And I think the time that we've spent together has been wonderful, but it is time to say goodbye. And I hold up a smartphone, because it's cooler to do it with a smartphone than with some electrical tape covered thing. And I press a button and I say, goodbye. And every chair in the hall begins beeping. There's nothing in the packages under the chairs except a small receiver that's capable of receiving the signal from the app, and a circuit that beeps when it's activated. And that's it. But just the idea. I think they'd all be talking about it for years. Don't you? Oh, yes. Oh, well. If it didn't come out as sounding cool or interesting, suffice it to say that it was cooler in my head. And probably cooler in my head than it would be. You know, I should be dismantling more of this stuff rather than picking it up. But, Is there usually a soda over here? Oh well. Yeah, I would be unlikely to ever actually go through with the effort involved in setting up such a stunt. Because I don't really care about those people enough to take the time. But it was funny in my own head. It gave me a good chuckle. So I thought I'd share with you the kind of thoughts that roll through my head while I'm out and about minding my own business in this world we share together. Whiskey. I'm sorry, am I already over encumbered? Yes, I am. Oh, I almost missed that. That would have been a shame.
Excellent.
5% damage with scoped weapons. Very useful. And I could save here if I wanted to. Alright. Well, now we've got to cross the water. And although there is a bridge there, it is raised, and I don't think I can use it. Which is somewhat annoying. Nice trap laid here. So I guess it's a case of okay, well that took quite a few rads, didn't it? 69 now is my total. Alright, well this is the broadcast station that sends you to the top of Trinity Tower to try to rescue their friend. Radio, shut up! You know, I should probably be back to having an actual weapon ready. Okay, yeah, good. Legendary Red Scorpion. See? That's why you need to be carrying a gun, not a sonic screwdriver. Meh. Man, filling up again already. You know, it's the weapons. I don't have much in the way of apparel, but I'm picking up all these guns, and they are... That's interesting. A machine gun that fires 308s. Need I mention that you're going to want to put a tripod on that and anchor it behind something that's going to prevent it from pushing you back across the field? Have you ever fired a 308? Good gravy. Well, I haven't. But I have fired a 30-06, which is very similar in size, and I can tell you, you don't want to be trying to rapid fire that. If you do, you're going to have a bad time. Should I head this way? I head this way. Hi. True, he wasn't bothering me. But it's not my philosophy to wait until people give me a hard time before doing something about it. No. Oh, great. These guys. Look, go bother somebody else. They're very annoying. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. Troubles I don't need. He's behind bushes at the moment. Oh, well, you're going down. Oh, he's getting up. He's getting up. There you go. Drop it. Did that just say White Death invisibility spell added? Okay. I'm kind of curious now. Wait, why are these things not... Oh, I've got it sorted wrong. Well, whatever it is... Maybe that's just a status that's added to you for a moment? I really don't know. Alright, where's that? That was the first guy. Table knife. Some bullets for some reason. Oh, it's silver. Well, silver's good, I guess. Have to be mindful. I got almost no space. Oh, the couple sitting on the park bench. And then exploding. Alright, well, so much for the Brotherhood of Steel flying over and bothering me. There's clearly something... Oh, I am invisible. Well, I was. Yeah. That's third-person view. Something about this armor makes me occasionally invisible. Okay. Well, that's a Brotherhood of Steel who has escaped the dead aircraft and is rushing up to go bother some super mutants, by the looks of it. Of whom there are several. You know, I think I might be able to help here. There you go. I love to help. Super mutant. Super mutant. Okay, well, I did get a hit on him. He's not going to have any idea where I am for the moment. But he's curious. Missed again. And a missed. Oh, he's working his way over. He wants to know where I am. There you go. Did it hit any of his hit? Nope. Sucks to be you, buddy. All right. Well, this busted intersection is my target for the edge of the glowing sea. I don't know what triggers the White Death invisibility shroud. That would be useful information. I think I'm just going to kind of go around him. Where I really want to go is this way. It's dark, my ability to get a good shot is not great, and he's moving around. So yeah, I think I'm going to ignore him. Get down into this spot here so I can get my fast travel point. Always good to pick up the XP for that. Alright, so let's have a quick look. Even this is not Virgil. That will be the Children of Adam, the little cult by the crater. But that's clearly the direction we need to go. Hello. Oh, okay. For a moment there I thought that was a sentry bot up on that hill. It's just a piece of wall with windows in it. Oh. It's just warning me that I've used up a large portion of my fusion core. That's fine. I have other fusion cores. Okay. Big group of ghouls over there. Maybe just avoid those if possible. Head towards that hill. Okay, radiation is moving in. Rads are up to 78. You know what? Let's pop one of our Gallifreyan anti-radiation pills. They're only good for 2 minutes, but it'll slow down the process. I don't want to build up too much radiation too quickly. Edge through here, radiation 80. 80 rads. Okay, that's just a rad roach. Nothing to get excited about. really would rather not take a swim in that. Thank you very much. Even with 2,000 rad resistance. Obviously it's not percentage because, yeah, there it is. White Death invisibility spell added. It just kind of randomly comes on from time to time. Well, if I get lucky, it'll happen at a time when I need it. Like right now. That's what I'm talking about. Also, did that sound silenced? Because it didn't feel silenced. I think that's too far away to risk. And I don't need to go over there. Yeah, I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see that. As long as it doesn't pop up. I hate the pop-ups. I hate the pop-in. Oh, there's one. See, this is why this is a good piece of armor. Yes. Oh. Looks like we've got a Deathclaw battling a Rad Scorpion up there. Okay, Rads are up to 90 anyway. Not great. And they're kind of right where I need to go. Let's keep that anti-radiation going for as long as we can. I've got water. He's battling two of them. Can I just avoid that? Or at least get higher ground so I've got a better shot? Okay, something just went tumbling off the hill there, so... Oh, great. I'm guessing whoever won is now lurking. Like it, but I think I've got to give this a bit of a berth. Oh, that's increased radiation right there. Oh, don't get me stuck in it on debris. Rad's 103. Oh, man. This should really be giving me better resistance than it is. You know what? I think I'm going to have to burn some fusion core and just move. This is taking too long. All right. That was pretty good. Alright, here's the Children of Adam. I'm aware of a bug here, so I'm just going to do a quick unauthorized save.
State your purpose or be divided in his sight.
Okay. See, damage 85. I didn't take any damage. You're just damaging me.
I'm here because I need your help.
Do you seek division? Have you come...
I'm looking for someone named Virgil.
Virgil?
Yeah,
What?
Virgil,
I
you know.
need his help
Virgil
reaching the
from the
I
Institute.
have heard of Intru, though he... You can...
Do you have a moment?
What do you need of me, child?
The same... See, damage 120 now. It's damaging me.
I'm looking for someone named Virgil.
Yes? What do you want?
Information.
I need his help.
I have heard of this in truth. Though he came to trade
Yeah,
with
he's
us.
in the cave over there, blah, blah, blah. Alright, now look. Damage 155. That's not fair. That's a bug, and I'm going to fix it right now. Okay, actually, I'm not going to fix it right now. I'm going to fix it as soon as we get to Virgil's place. But I hadn't taken any damage. 50 hit points. That was where my damage was at. And now I've got an extra 105 hit points of damage that the game just put on me because it screws up whenever you talk to her. So, not acceptable. As soon as I get inside, I will fix that. Alright. I remembered he was there, so... Didn't want any surprises from a death claw. But I will take your guts. Where's the door? There it is. Okay. So, I'm going to quickly, before we get started with Virgil and his whole situation, I've got to fix 105 points of damage. So, bear with me for a moment while I do that. Okay. Back where we're supposed to be. I guess I can step around. Hey there, buddy.
Hold it.
Virgil!
Take it
How you
nice
doing,
and
Chief?
No sudden moves. I know you're from the Institute. So where's Kellogg? Huh? Trying to sneak up on me while you distract me? It's not going to work. I'm not stupid. I knew they'd send him after me.
Well, first of all, go ahead and take it easy.
Take it easy. Kellogg's dead.
Dead. He's dead.
Got a piece of his brain in my pocket somewhere here. Quacker, stop biting me. I'm not lying.
I'm not lying. I killed him myself.
Did you?
Would these
Kellogg
specs
was
and this
ruthless.
hair lie?
There's a reason the Institute
Oh.
used him to do their dirty work for so many years. I knew they'd send him after me.
Blah, 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 blah,
Tried to
blah. You're
prevent,
boring me.
And so you, when what?
Why leave?
Why did you leave the Institute? I know you came from there.
You know about the escape? But how? No, it doesn't matter. I'm not going back. I can't go back. Look at me. Why are you even here? What do you want?
Ugh, you're boring me.
Relax. I just need to know how to get in there.
Wait, what? Are you serious?
No.
You want to get into the Institute?
No, I just
Are
said
you
it for
insane?
fun. For ha-has, for
Never mind how nearly
giggles.
impossible that is. Even if you were to succeed, it'd almost certainly end in your immediate death. What reason could you possibly have for taking that kind of risk?
I am Studley. No. They took my kid. Yeah. And they killed a copy of my wife.
I'm trying to find my son. The Institute kidnapped him.
Oh no.
Yeah, yeah,
I had no idea.
yeah. I accept your apology.
Sorry. Yeah. The Institute is taking. If
Yeah,
your son is
blah, blah,
I
blah,
can
blah,
help.
blah, 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 blah. Yeah, okay.
You help me and I'll help you.
All right. If I help you, you're going to do something for me. Before I was forced to leave, I was working on a serum to reverse this mutation.
Yeah, all right.
It could
Sure.
I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
that's
okay.
all right.
I don't need...
First things first. You know how synths get in and out of the Institute?
Yep.
Yeah, they use some sort of teleporter.
Well. Not many know about it.
Yeah, I do.
It's commonly referred to as the molecular relay.
I don't care if you call it the fuzzy circus slide. Let's go! Wrap it up here!
Now,
I'm consuming calories. Let's go!
Sure.
Tons of coursers.
don't bullshit me. More than one of them, and you wouldn't be standing here right now. Coursers are Institute synths, designed for one purpose.
See?
They're hunters. Operations go wrong.
That's
a
because
synth
they're not
goes
introduced
missing,
into the
and a
game until
courser
after you get
is
this point, so...
dispatched. They're
That's why he
very
knows you're
good at
lying!
what They do.
Liar!
And you're going
You
to have to kill
filthy
them.
liar! Sorry. Come on, let's go!
Let's go. Just point me in the right
Yeah,
direction.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, I suppose your enthusiasm counts for something.
Blah, 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 blah,
Okay,
blah.
let's get to work.
Right. The primary insertion point for courses.
Oh, for
is
cat's sake.
now.
It's at the Green Tech building. I've already been there. It's already a fast travel point on my
Follow
map.
the
Let's go.
signal.
Uh-huh.
Not gonna lie. The odds aren't in your favor here.
Never tell me the odds.
I really do hope you find what you're looking for.
Thank you. Alright. So that's Virgil. And from here we can leave the glowing sea. Although while I'm here, I can't steal any of your stuff without upsetting you.
And serve.
Yeah, alright, whatever. But I can get this little magazine.
Excellent.
I don't really use energy weapons, but it's nice to have. So there you go. Yeah, why is my what's going on with my status here? Why is my health showing so low? Just because I'm hungry? Really? Alright, well, I got plenty of things to eat. Have some iguana on a stick. What does that do for the health counter? I should be at like 305. Yeah, something's messed up. My regular health is not 292. Fine. Anyways, I'll see you back in town. Alright, so we're back in Sanctuary now, and you can see that none of my
Folks are just looking for a hand.
stuff has been damaged. None of my armor stuff. None of my armor has been damaged. I will take the fusion core out because, yeah. And let's see. Well, I am hungry and thirsty, so let's deal with that righty now. Yeah, apparently tired is affecting health as well. Which is weird.
They be constantly trying to kill us, but the Commonwealth never lacks for excitement.
It's always something. Every time I go to sleep, it's a perfectly good bed. Still end up getting sick. That's fine. Come out here. Drink some more water. There we go. All health effects removed. And I'm showing my max health is 292 now.
Let me know if there's anything I can do to lighten the load. Or, you know, if you need anything proofread.
My max health was higher. When I started this episode, in these same clothes, I know it was at 305. And now it's 292. There's something bugged about that spot in the glowing sea where it just hammers your health for no reason. And, I mean, I can fix this too and put it back up. There we go. So, in actuality, we leveled up once since then, but unfortunately I don't know what the amount is that you gain in HP per level based on endurance. So I'll have to wait on that. But if I can determine it either from reviewing the footage when I go to edit this, depending on when the level up occurred, and if that doesn't work, next time I level I'll just pay attention to it and I'll fix the remaining difference for the 1 level's worth of HP, because I didn't take any damage. The one time that I had fire coming at me from a super mutant, I checked afterwards, didn't take any damage. None of the denizens of the glowing sea got close enough to me to do any damage. So it's all just radiation. I've got a ton of radiation. I'm up to 126 rads. But as long as that doesn't get into the green, I'm fine. So we're good. So I'm going to call this a part right here. It's a good step. So now the next thing we're going to have to do is next time, because I want to advance the story as much as possible, unless I see a reason to go do other things to level up in order to get a perk, like I did before this episode, then I'm going to be heading to Green Tech Genetics, because that's where the courser is. And if you were concerned about spoilers, you shouldn't be watching, because this isn't a new game. So yeah, it wants me to go there, but the courser's here. So that's dumb. It may force me to do that, but whatever. The courser's inside there. That's the key. And once we have that, then the whole, you have to build all this garbage in order to use the molecular relay. But that'll be down the road. For now, this has been Jim at the Mid-Nite Drive-Thru saying thank you and drive through. And thanks for watching. Yeah, it really bugs me. It bugs me that you go up and it's just like, hi, can I talk to you for a second?